Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Fine. What's your name and where you from?
Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm from, born in Los Angeles, California, raised in New York.
Cool. L.A. is in the house. Stop playing.
So today was just a busy work day and, you know, no makeup, no jewelry. Fittings, one of the things is, you know, no makeup so you don't get anything on your clothes that you're trying on.
Okay. I mean, how important it is for your partner to have style or funds? Style or funds?
Oh, style over funds.
Oh!
Well, first of all, because style is about how you do, how you live, your kindness is a style.
Damn.
So that's more important to me than funds. But I think funds work.
Okay.
But I have my own funds. I'm not looking for a man to... I'm looking for an emotional partner. I'm not looking for a man to pay my bills. I'm not looking for a bag.
Well, I'm very emotional, but...
So Tracy Ellis Ross is 52 years old right now. And I find it very hard to believe or hard to understand how a respectable woman like her, a quality woman like her, a nice woman like her, an accomplished woman like her has never been, from the 30 seconds of research that I did, that I've researched about her, she's never even been married. She doesn't have it. She never started a family, and you're still looking for a man. I just don't understand it. Like, you're actually one of the good ones. You're one of the good ones, but I guess she's still a modern woman, an independent woman, a very successful career-oriented, career-driven woman. And so I guess that's what happens, right? I know you don't need his money, but you still looking for a man at 52 years old?
Today we're here with...
Y'all ready for this, dog? Y'all ready for this, bro? All right.
Miami.
All right, so look, man, where you from, man?
Right here. Man,
Right here?
what's in that mic, man?
You said what?
What's in that mic, man? That
Nothing.
shit smell bad there, man.
Nah, my nephew Mike.
Your nephew, Mike. Man, look here, man. Man.
What happened?
Man, look here, man. Man,
What happened?
it's killing me.
What you mean? I'm saying you trying to be a part of the interview or what, man?
Yes, I'm trying to be a part of the interview, but
All right, so look, Black History Month or Christmas?
Christmas.
Why Christmas?
Because you get gifts. Damn, that shit smell nasty.
You don't like Black History Month?
Yeah, I like that too, but oh Lord, man, fuck that shit, man.
What happened?
I don't know that mic, man. That mic's nice here.
My nephew Mike.
Man, you need to get that mic back to your nephew, man.
So you not trying to be a part of the interview?
I'm trying. Mic smell bad, man.
The thing I kept thinking the whole entire time he was during that interview was, why was he so motivated to do that interview? Was there a financial incentive? Did he offer him some money to take the interview? Why he wanted to be interviewed so bad, knowing that microphone smelled like straight defecation, straight poop? Why was he so motivated? Just thinking about it, that microphone smelled so bad that he added an ES to the word gifts. He said he like Christmas better because they give you gifts.
All right, so look, Black History Month or Christmas?
Christmas.
Why Christmas?
Because you get gifts.
He added an extra ES.
Like, they say that I took money from him, but I'm not beholden to him. The reason they don't like somebody like an Elon Musk right now, because as I told y'all before, he's motherfucking Diddy. He's all up in the videos. He's showing y'all, yeah, I'm the motherfucker that spent the most on this campaign. So yes, I have this influence.
The reason they
he got your son in the White House telling the president to shut his fucking mouth.
The reason they don't like Elon right now, well, there's multiple reasons, but one reason they don't like Elon right now is because they've realized no matter what they say about Trump, it doesn't work, so they have to pivot to someone else.
That's facts.
People have become numb to the criticisms of Trump. It just means nothing. It rolls off people's back.
Elon is valid, though.
But the criticisms about Elon...
Because if you're an American, you have to ask yourself, how come this person who's an immigrant who's only been here 22 years has so much influence over our government? Why is this person dictating why I have a job, why I don't have a job?
Because Americans are disillusioned with rich and powerful people. So if you do not call out the rich and powerful people, not just Elon, these other people as well, if you're not willing to call them out, we're not willing to listen. Now, the thing with Elon is, when he comes out and he goes, hey, we're doing this Doge thing, and we found out that, you know, we've been spending billions of dollars in Social Security payments to people who are dead, and you still get criticism.
Where's the evidence of that, though? I'm not saying these things aren't true, but where's the evidence?
They posted the evidence.
No, they haven't. They haven't. These are things that they're just saying.
Pictures.
They haven't.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, these are things that they're just saying.
I'll take that back. But the perception, at least, is like, I don't know. I think people should be a little bit concerned about this a little bit. Like if you have a company, right, or you have a private investigation, or whatever it is, whatever you want to call DOJ, a federal investigation into corruption in these government agencies, the American people right now, all-time low confidence in government institutions, right? We know that for a fact. We do not trust politicians. We don't trust government institutions at all. All-time low confidence. When you got a guy coming in going, yo, I'm going to start vetting these government institutions to see if there's some corruption, if they're hiding some money.
Who's vetting this guy?
Hold on. Let me just get it all out. You might be logical here. I'm just telling you, like, emotionally how people are reacting. I don't trust the government. I feel like they're trying to fuck me. Eggs cost $50.
I've learned my lesson just recently to not engage in conversations in regards to politics with a conservative or a Democrat, whether Republican or Democrat. You're wasting your time. Why are you wasting? Why do I feel like you're wasting your time? Because if you're talking to a Republican or you're talking to a Democrat, it doesn't matter what you say, how many facts you say. Their job is to be loyal to their team, to be loyal to their political party, and to defend their political party. You can say anything logical and they still gonna try to defend their political party. So they're not really being logical. They're being emotional. They're being defensive. They're not really trying to have a discussion. They're just trying to figure out how they either can convince you that their party, that their team is the best team in the world. No matter what, they will come up with an excuse. Not many people know how to separate their emotion from logic when it comes to things that either make sense or don't make sense. Things have to make sense. And that's what one of the guys is trying to explain to the other guy, but the other guy's just going to keep on making excuses for his political party that he loves so much.
This guy's coming in and going, I'm going to look into this shit because I think there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of waste, and people are getting rich on the side on your money. The second he says he's going to do that, you have this immediate, massive blowback on this guy, right? To me, if you also felt like the government has some inefficiencies and the government has low confidence and the government has this bureaucracy that might be getting in the way of the American people getting what they want, if you're a Democrat as well, you should go, yeah, we should look into that. We should expose any corruption, Republican or Democrat.
It sounds good on his face. But
I'm just saying, real quick.
Okay.
If just looking into something, there's pushback, you hiding something. That's what I want. Like, for example, if the police show up to the house,
I don't think it's pushback, though.
Let me just.
No, there is pushback.
There's crazy
it's
pushback.
not pushback.
Let me just get it out. If the police show up to the house and they're like, we'd like to go in your basement, and the guy's like, why do you want to go into? What, you can't go into my basement. No, we have a whatever that thing is called to look into your basement. You can't go to my basement. As a policeman, I'm going, there's some shit in that motherfucking basement. If you are fighting,
or you just know your rights and you know that
no,
you
but
can't
I got the
without a warrant.
I got the warrant. I got a warrant.
But you got a warrant. They don't got to ask.
Well, he got a warrant.
Yeah, but my thing.
Those got a warrant.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
They have the right to do it.
Who says who?
The president.
Yeah.
And that's why he got sued. They literally sued. 14 attorney generals around the country literally sued the president saying this is not constitutional.
That's true.
It's unethical.
Charlemagne.
You don't have the right to do this.
Why can't we look into the government institutions to see if there's waste and corruption?
Once again,
why is that you should support this. It's you're paying more taxes than anybody in this room. You should want to make sure that money isn't going to some guy's pocket.
What Schultz is saying is true, but it's not the how. I mean, it's not the why. No, it's not the what, it's the how. Nobody cares.
I think it's the who. That's the problem. It's the who. It's
There
not
it
the,
is.
Let him articulate
Hey,
his point.
imagine if Joe was doing this. Joe Biden.
Is he finna
They'll
make?
say Joe's going through there and
I
he's
just want to
getting.
know what he's gonna say. I want because he's about to explain it. I want to hear what he has to say because, like, you're right though.
It's the
Because
who.
if Joe Biden
That's
was doing
what it
this,
is.
yes, Joe, yes.
Yeah.
Tom was doing this, yes.
Yeah.
But I want to hear what he's about to say. I wanna hear what he's
They're
about to say.
eliminating
You're right.
corruption. They about to get $5,000. They lowering national debt.
I really
Care that yes, if there's waste, if there's government corruption, get an organization to go look into it. But how is it being done? How does this guy, who's not an elected official, who's not even from this motherfucking country, why does this guy have the authority? Who vetted him to say he's okay? And don't you think it's a little, come on, don't you think it's a little?
Are you against
Nigga, he
immigrants?
just explained it to you because people don't like politicians. I can't just send a politician in there that has been corrupt because they're not going to find the corruption. Yeah. He's saying this guy's not American, so he's insulting his immigration status, which they said was racist. They said
did.
was racist.
They
He
did.
said was racist. Now you're questioning
Now you're
the
against
fact
immigrants.
that he's in the government pulling strings. Like, why does he care so much about the American government? Well, he's explained. I made the most money in America. I found the most success in America. I love America. I want to see it thrive for thousands and thousands of years.
I mean, those are very logical questions. I've asked those very same questions. Why does Elon Musk have so much authority and so much power to do the things that he does, and he's not even an American? He's not originally an American citizen. He might have a citizenship right now, but he was born in a whole nother country. So why? That's a logical question to ask. What I think would make more sense is if they didn't just have like him and his team. They had a balance of the politicians that they don't trust so much, and they had Elon Musk in them, and then they both had both of them at the same time check into it. So it'll be more balanced. The same way they have the way that the government is set up, where you have the House and the Senate. I'm still trying to learn these things. I'm not really good at that. But they have the House and the Senate, and then you have like Republican representatives, you have Democratic representatives, and they together vote on a bill. Right? It's not just like one side. I think it should be the same way when it comes to looking into the Doge thing, Department of Government Efficiency. When they're looking into certain things, I think it should be balanced. I think it should be old politicians or people who used to work for the government and the new team. I think it should be both. It would make more sense. It would make more sense for it to be more balanced. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.